Hi there, Leo-Virgo. Welcome to your mid-April reading. So today we're taking a look at a connection that you may be dealing with now or in the future, okay? So keep in mind that the roles could be reversed. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All the information you need is in that little card over there, or rectangle over there. And I just want to take a little moment to really thank everyone for the support. You're incredible, beautiful, loving people, exactly what I manifested. So I'm just really grateful, and I want you to know how grateful I am because I feel like I don't say that to you enough, so yeah. But let's get into your reading. So, for starters, as I was starting to do your reading, it was 17:17 on my clock. Synchronicity over there. As I say that, expect the unexpected. But 17:17, if you go look into the mirror, into like the meaning of that mirror hour, it's all about good luck. So looking good. Then I don't know if you know those movies or even like TV shows where it's like the screen is split and there are two characters, doing the business individually, and then they ended up meeting in crossing paths. I feel like that's what's happening here. It's you're both kind of individually doing your own thing, living your own life, and eventually, boom, you connect and you cross each other's path, okay? Even if this is a reconciliation, that is the reunion. If this is someone you haven't met, then boom, you meet them. I was also getting cauliflower, and yes, I am hungry, but it has a purpose because the cauliflower is a symbol of spiritual nourishment. So there's that thing of you individually taking care of one another. And it could also mean improving in communication. So maybe you're getting communication from this person, maybe you're communicating with them, maybe you're communicating with one another. But yeah, let's see where we go from that. So we have being apologetically you, no more independence than that. We have external factors and forgiveness. So I definitely feel like this is what's happening individually. We have those external factors where you're taking care of your career, you're taking care of your life, of your home, of whatever. You're taking care of yourself. Being apologetically you. I feel like you're really finding your authenticity, both of you, and you're really trying to be the best person ever, And with that comes forgiveness and comes a lot of healing. I feel like there's a lot of release and a lot of purge that's being made, maybe even within this connection. There could be like forgiveness. If something happened between the two of you, there could be forgiveness that is happening inside, and the communication comes from that, comes from the need to say, hey, you know what, I just want to let you know that we're good. It's forgiven, that's good. And maybe that's exactly what you need, But yeah, let's see some romance angels here. I really like it because you're not sort of depending on one another. You're really doing your own thing. And because of that, and I just saw the reconciliation card. Because of that, things are moving and things are, it's like it's pushing you two together, closer together. All right. So let's see here. Okay. So we have pay attention to the red flags, trust, and finances and career. We also have here religious factors. So there's that thing of being divinely guided towards one another and that sort of split screen happening. With this pay attention to the red flags, it's I feel like it's talking about that forgiveness and also this finances and career. It's don't try to, this is reminding me of a card in this deck that's the workaholic card. It talks about avoiding feelings through work, working, overworking even, just so you don't have to feel your feelings. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's you who's doing this. It could be, again, take it however resonates. I kind of feel like it could be more your person though. So crosswatcher, hi. But I also feel that if this is a reconciliation, especially with that forgiveness, you may be trying to forgive this person and that part may be easy, but the fact that you still have feelings for this person, if you do, and you questioning, like, is this going anywhere? Can this work? That I feel like it's you looking at everything that went wrong and fearing that it could happen again and looking at everything that went right and not really, like, a little bit discarding that, you know? So I kind of feel like the key here, if that is the case, is for you to look at what went wrong, has an opportunity for improvement, and to change it. And the thing is, you're both in such a beautiful place individually, even though you may be avoiding feelings, but you are in a beautiful place individually. And because of that, there is no like codependency. There is no toxicity with unhealed stuff. I mean, we're always healing, but with big stuff that was blocking this connection, there's no more of that. And even if this is someone new, this could be about past relationships, and you're both clearing that path, okay? But I feel like there's still a little bit of fear of things not working, of, I don't know, avoiding feelings, anything like that. So let's pull here some tarot to get to the connection itself and see what's going on. Okay. So for my Leo Virgos, we have the Knight of Swords. For some of you, I kind of feel like there's a little bit of, not necessarily anger, but a little bit of like disappointment and frustration because of what happened. There could have been a third party, and it's like, I even feel like it's around love overall, a little bit of frustration around love of like, man, I've been in so many relationships, or I've been trying to be in a relationship and none seems to work, you know, anything that I do, nothing seems to work. And there could be a little bit of frustration around love, like, what the hell am I supposed to do then? Like, how can I get love if love is not for me? That is something that needs to be healed, okay? And also this trust of allowing the situation to unfold naturally, of you having faith and knowing that love is for you, okay? And when it's the right time, it's the right time. And also, Knight of Swords, see how he's like rushing in? That, I feel like it's the communication here. But first, this black bird, that I'm not sure if it's a raven or not, but that needs to show up first, which is transformation. Okay, in mindset, it is healing, that forgiveness. Okay, forgiveness of the past, letting go of the past, letting go of past relationships. So for you, we have the Five of Cups, Queen of Swords for this person. Strong air energy here, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Yeah, look at all this air. Goodness. Okay. Well, in your both feelings, you're both moving on in some way, shape, or form. For this person, whoever you're dealing with, we have Sag here too, by the way. But with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like there's something in them that's sort of waking up, and it's realizing, and it's that split screen, you know? I kind of feel like them especially are definitely being guided, and that random thing of, oh, hey, you know? And I definitely feel that they are really trying that thing of avoiding feelings. They are really trying to avoid feelings. That I feel like is shifting, and they're like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. Because I feel like the universe is pushing things a little bit, especially with this religious factors right here. I definitely feel like the universe is pushing this person to awaken their feelings so they can move on. For you, there's this Five of Cups with a little bit of sadness. Funny enough, cauliflower can also symbolize that. But I kind of feel like you're moving away from that. I feel like you're maybe a little bit sad of what didn't happen, and like all the beautiful things that you could have together, but then again you start thinking about all the red flags and you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna move with the Six of Swords. And for some of you could actually be trying to move, that could be manifested somewhere in time. Could actually happen. I'm getting 2 months, so there you go. If that is for you, that is for you, but keep in mind that also time is fluent. But I definitely feel like you're trying to move on, and that I feel like it's creating a big ending, necessary ending. For you, I feel like it's that forgiveness. It's moving away from this pain and being like, you know, it happened. Now I can learn the lesson, and now I can move forward and move on to a beautiful new relationship or a beautiful new chapter in this relationship. And I really feel like you're trying to do your best to lift yourself up and keep walking, you know, and knowing that getting in touch with this trust. I feel like that is where you're at right now. You're really trying to connect with that trust and really trying to let go of control and really knowing that what is for you, it's gonna show up for you, you know? And in the connection, we have the Ten of Swords. So there's definitely that ending, that a big cycle. Okay, those red flags, I really feel like that is ending because you're both healing individually. Now, what is interesting here is that in the potential outcome, we have the Eight of Swords. And I kind of feel like, number one, you won't stop thinking about each other. Sorry. But I also feel like it's, I feel like, honestly, I feel like your purpose in each other's lives is not over. Because I feel like you probably have this thing of waking up one another, of showing one another what needs to be healed. And I feel like there's something else that needs to be healed, that needs to be acknowledged. So this could be as simple as that communication and that needing to be acknowledged, and then boom, you can move on. Maybe it's that communication so you can definitely put an end and move towards a new chapter with this person, okay? Whatever you're up to, you know, whatever you feel like you want. Because for some, I feel like there are two scenarios here. Some of you, I feel like you definitely want to move from this connection and into something new. I feel like for others of you, you still want to give it a try, but you're trying to gain that trust and faith. For others of you, I feel like you don't really know what you want. I have to be honest. It's like sometimes you want it, sometimes you don't want it. And I feel like part of it is because of those red flags. Okay? And you maybe not being able to let go of the past. Okay? But let's clarify here some stuff. A lot of swords. So a lot of things happening mentally. Okay? You could even be seeing each other in the dream realm. Oh, the Ten of Cups wants to say hi. But let's clarify this Five of Cups here for you. Two of Wands. Two of Wands, Page of Wands, and Ten of Wands. A lot of Wands. So I definitely feel like you're moving in. Okay, we have to discuss this. For whoever wants to move, that is coming. Okay? That is definitely coming. Like you have the Six of Swords, that is about move. We have the Two of Wands, she's looking right into the future. And with the world over there, with the car over there, with the van. And we have the Ten of Wands, she's clearly moving with all the luggage and everything. So, I mean, Leo Virgo, if you want to move, maybe it's not that far away, okay? I'm also hearing that any complications that you may have around that issue, I feel like they're gonna be unblocked. Okay? And that could be from your side where that split screen is happening, where you're thinking about a move and that is actually pulling you closer to this person, something like that. But I do feel like that is specific, however. But with this Two of Wands, you see how she's looking into the future? She's like, she's done being with this Five of Cups, and I want the Page of Wands. I want the happiness. I want to have fun. And I feel like that's where you are, especially with that Six of Swords. You're really moving, and you're really finding your happiness alone. And because of that, you're healing a lot of stuff, and you're releasing a lot of burdens and a lot of pain too. Look at that Three of Swords. I still feel that there's just a little bit something else, okay, that needs a little bit of forgiveness. Honestly, I don't feel like it's forgiveness for this person or for your past relationships. I'm getting that it's forgiveness for yourself. Because you may have forgiven this person and you may have realized the purpose of all of it, but maybe you still blame yourself a little bit for putting yourself out there and for allowing yourself to go through toxic relationships and to be in whatever situation it was, you know? So really forgive yourself, all right? Let me just clarify the Six of Swords to see what group we're talking about here. Queen of Cups. Okay, so this is for the group of lovebirds that actually want the reconciliation, that actually want to move things forward, okay? Because there is a lot of love here. And the good thing is that I feel like you're really gaining that balance between the Leo and Virgo, where you want to take things slowly. At the same time, you want to have the passion and you want to be spontaneous and everything. You want to take the leap of faith, but in a grounded, solid way. So with that, good, dude, you're really good, okay? Nice job. And there's definitely a lot of love. With this Queen of Pentacles, it's those boundaries. It's like, we can move, but it's going to be slow, so I can put healthy boundaries and we can move things in a healthy way, okay? That's really good. I feel like you're really affirming yourself and you're really finding out who you are and what you want in a relationship and how you want to move forward. I do feel like you may need to be a little bit nicer to yourself, okay? Because that blame and that sadness, I feel like it's you blaming yourself and you may need to forgive yourself, okay? So let me see the Wheel of Fortune here and this person's feelings. Yeah, okay. 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. Wow. And the High Priestess also wanted to come out. My goodness. This is what I call a spiritual awakening. So we have more Pisces energy here. We have here the Magician for me. Wow, a lot of Pisces and Sag. Cancer, the Magician. We have Virgo, Gemini. For me, it's also Aquarius. But this person, I definitely feel like they're going through some sort of spiritual awakening. Maybe not spiritual, but I feel like they're getting a lot of knowledge in their mindset and in the lies that they are telling themselves. This Queen of Swords place of being cold and not having emotion, of focusing on career, 10 of Pentacles, so they can avoid thinking about you and thinking about the feelings that they have for you. And I feel like that is being over with the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning and they're really opening up their heart and they're realizing that they are trying to manifest you and that they actually want you. And that they need to get better. This needs to be over, you know. And they are definitely trying to improve their career too. Let me see this 8 of Swords. Okay, so we have the 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, and the Hermit. I do feel like you talk a lot like telepathically or through dreams or something like that. And that is actually an advantage. Honestly, I'm not getting a lot of information in the long run. And I feel like that's because I'm not supposed to have a lot of information on the long run because of this trust, okay? I definitely feel like there's a factor here of this religious factors, of divine timing, of just this being guided, and you just freaking need to trust. Because the Hermit, it's also about going deep within and knowing in your heart that this is moving forward, knowing in your heart that this needs to be over, knowing, okay, and listening to your heart. And I feel like you may be putting some walls with mindsets and with thoughts of like, oh, but what if it doesn't? Oh, but what if this happens? And what if, what if? What do you know in your heart that is true? Okay, that is also your intuition talking. Hermit and this High Priestess is you individually knowing what you want and what you want from this connection. So, sorry to not give you a lot of information for the potential outcome, but I'm really not supposed to. Because I really feel like it's up to you to go and look inside this heart. Okay? So let's pull some messages here from this person, what this person would like to tell you. Yep, okay. What are the messages here? Okay, no, this one wants to come out too. This is sweet. Our kids are lucky to have you. So if you don't have kids, they're already thinking about kids. If you do have kids, then yeah, that's it. But let's see here what we have. So I love seeing you in my dreams, dude. I told you that. I should have treated you better. I'm ready for commitment. Look at that. I'm not sure how I feel about this. That's because they don't want to feel anything, but that's what they are waking up to. It's their feelings. Okay? We also have attraction here. I'm scared you'll say no, and that's why I feel like they're blocking their feelings. It's fear of rejection. And, well, yeah, that's it. And I talk to you through music. So there's that thing. You talk a lot telepathically. I really feel like this is a strong connection. And you are receiving a lot of messages about each other, from each other, through dreams, through music. So really pay attention to that. And because this is a really strong spiritual connection, you have to know from your heart, from your intuition. Okay? And you have to trust that heart and intuition and what it's telling you. Okay? So let's pull here some messages and advice, especially advice. Okay, so we have here Bear. You wear the light. It is safe to step fully into your light. We also have Llama. Growth is never easy. Have faith and trust in the journey. Oh boy. That trust is really coming up. And with that Bear, it's really about you being you and you just being unapologetically you. Because that will bring you closer together, okay? So we have show compassion and forgives what needs to be forgiven. We have that again. We also have balance, okay? Ask how to bring balance to the situation and into your heart. All right? I do feel like you have a strong intuition, so definitely go deep within to listen to that intuition, okay? And to listen to any messages that are coming through from your spirit guides in regards to this connection. All right? So Leo Virgo, this was lovely. I hope it resonated. Hope it helped. If it did, don't forget that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're interested in a private reading, the link is going to be down below. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.